Putting a dip in your hip, a glide in your stride. Welcome to the mothership, the home of the travelers of the universe, with shows throughout the week. Everything you want, everything you could need. From the paranormal to the supernatural, from the spiritual to the unknown, from emotions to comedy. You can find us at Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and so much more. This is R.I.F.T Nation Network, the RNN. And now, your featured show. Shall we begin?
Sensitive/offensive content disclaimer. Please note that this podcast may contain material that some listeners may find sensitive, offensive, or disturbing. We strive to create respectful and informative content, but topics discussed may include mature themes such as violence, explicit language, or controversial subjects, triggering content including discussions related to mental health, trauma, or other sensitive issues, explicit language. Occasionally, our guests or hosts may use strong language. While we aim to handle these topics with care and empathy, we encourage listeners to exercise discretion. If you find any content distressing, consider skipping or seeking support. Remember that this podcast is not a substitute for professional advice. If you need assistance, please consult a qualified expert.
I'll tell you something, guys. I really got to change that intro. I keep forgetting, and then I get busy, and oh my God. Hello, Miss Kendra Maydon. Hello, Linda Nielsen, Miss Lois Clark, who I called you last week for a reading, and you didn't pop back up, so I wasn't sure where you were. And hello, Miss Nikki. How you doing? So, what's up, guys? Yes, my hair is like a pinkish purple. You never know. So, as usual, guys, those that do know me from another place, I run a campaign every single summer. I do this. You'll notice my hair gets weirder and weirder, and sometimes I extend it. So, there are a lot of individuals out there who do suffer from illnesses that no one can see, and it makes them feel different. And to them, they feel and they look different. So I started a campaign that's called Dare to Be Different. So, yeah, well, craziness gets shown. Hair color makes people uncomfortable. People that go out there that have depression or anxiety and things, they get extremely uncomfortable. Okay, so I started doing this on purpose. Yes, I was doing it on purpose. So I started off with purple, then I do a pink purple, and I do all kinds of random colors, just no green. I don't want boogie head. So that's why the boldness of the colored hair kind of comes and goes on me. It's part of a campaign that I started a long while ago, and it's just something I kind of kept up. So we're going to do readings today, and oh my God, is it hot as Hades? I'll tell you one thing. I got to be a good girl because I'm right there with that grandma. I can't go to hell. It's too freaking hot. It really is. So let's do a short facts here. Okay. Fact number 1 here, guys. Did you know that Vikings did not wear horns on their helmets? Yeah, that doesn't exist. Okay. Also, Vikings were known for their excellent hygiene. Just so you know that. Another historical fact, Vikings used a unique liquid to start fires. They didn't use flint rock. Also, Vikings buried their dead in boats. You've all seen the thing of the Viking funerals. Vikings were active in the slave trade, unfortunately, which is really weird and probably how I came around, considering Irish were part of that. So that's kind of funny. Viking women enjoyed some basic rights. Viking men spent most of their time farming, not sitting there and beating people up. Vikings actually skied for fun, believe it or not. Viking gentlemen preferred being blonde. Ah, all right. Yeah, I know there's some really weird facts here. Vikings were never part of a unified group. And again, Vikings are the warriors, but back in the day, we were actually called Danes. So if you hear something about history about the Danes, that was the early version of the Vikings. I'm still actually trying to research where the Viking name actually came from because, Vikings they called you Vikings when you were warriors. Well, we're not all warriors. Yeah, it's really hot out here. We're going to do some nice rune readings today. So stick around, guys. Stick around. I thought I'd give you a couple of random Viking facts. But yes, we don't wear horned helmets. Never have worn horned helmets. That's false. Just so you guys know that. So I'll share a little bit of my Viking history here. And I think Marcy and I will be talking about soul groups on Friday. Friday will be soul groups. So yeah, and yeah, it says it's like about 80, but with the humidity, it's like I'll rate it a 3-shower day. That's literally how I'm going to rate my days from now on. How many showers you're going to take during the course of the day so you don't feel that stickiness. Everybody else feeling that stickiness? Oh my God, it's so bad. So, but yeah, the East Coast, we're definitely hitting up a little bit of things going on. So how you guys doing? I'm doing awesome. Finished another blanket. Really proud of myself. So yeah, I'm working on a shawl now, a little shawl. So it's really, yeah, I really do hope it breaks soon. So, and again, welcome Linda, welcome Michelle. Let's see, Nikki, and who do we have up first here? It's really awful. Michelle says, what? Oh, here in Bama. Oh, Bama, Maine. Maine. We have Miss Kendra Maynard, Miss Linda Nielsen, and Miss Lois Clark are the first 3 contestants up on. You are going to have your runes read. So when you see a supposed Swedish Viking helmet with horns, it's wrong. Alabama. Oh my God. Oh, upstairs is around, wow, 98. That stinks, man. Oh my God. Oh, you had COVID last week. I'm sorry. Yeah, we didn't have horns on our helmets, guys. We actually used them to drink with. School! But that's what it is. That's definitely what it is. Hello, Miss Donna. So, Miss Kendra Maynard. There we go. We got some runes to find the future poems going on. Yeah, I swear to God, I got so many personalities. I have like no idea which one's gonna come out at this certain time. Card jumped. Okay, we got Jirah. Jirah cannot be an upside down god. Eligas is another good one. Ingus, all 3 cannot be upside down at all. So that's pretty awesome. And again, this is from Miss Kendra Maynard. Now, when we're actually talking about particular runes, every rune will be read because I kind of channel the meaning of the runes based on what it is they're telling me to tell you at this particular time. So what we're getting into at the moment is earth. Okay. You're hitting a complete circle, a complete cycle, which is really good, but they want you to know that you are heading in the right direction. So don't second guess yourself. Okay. Don't second guess the direction. You are definitely heading in the right direction, which is really good. Let's put this together with and again, that's Gerard. Let's put this together with the Heligas. Okay, this one here is the next one. The Heligas is here. So we have earth and we have air. Okay, now air is the transformation. It deals with the egg of life. It deals with And again, egg of life, that's the beginning of things that's going to come to you. Okay, so this is what we're talking about at Heligas. So you're heading in the right direction, okay? And then we have the transformation, which is actually taking place, which is a good thing. Now we have Ingus. Ingus, 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 Ingus. Ingus is fertility, true love, music, harmony. So all of this coming up to you is going to make things a lot more harmonious to you coming up. Things are going to feel more smooth, more placid, not going to be so stressed as far as anything. It's not really specifying finances, but I'm not getting a large stress coming from you in any way, shape, or form. And this is what it is that they're telling you. So definitely keep going. Keep going in that direction, okay? So that's it, it's a pretty awesome thing because we're talking earth, air, and fertility, which means giving birth can be birth to new ideas, birth to directions, or the direction you're heading into is finally reaping the benefits from it. So that's something that's actually pretty awesome. And that was from Miss Kendra Maynard. So hello, Miss Jennifer Frost, and hello, Donna Bruns Wallace. How you doing? It's my Scottish sister from another mister. So it's nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Okay, so right now we have Miss Linda Nielsen is who we have over on YouTube, and then we have some Facebook people. Okay, if you guys are watching from the Travelers, you got to come over to the R.I.F.T Nation Network over on Facebook. The restream does not work with groups anymore, is what it doesn't. So let's go to Miss Linda Nielsen over on YouTube, and let's see what's coming. Let's see what's coming. Isa can't be upside down, which is awesome. Tiwas is upside down. Ingwas, same thing, fertility. Okay, so this is a good thing. Let's figure out why. The first one we're actually been talking about is Isa. Isa, of course, is ice. Iceland. Right now, it's more like Vulcan land. But cosmic coherence, which means that there is going to be a deeper understanding of cosmic, and again, spirituality, cosmic. Things are going to start finally making sense to you. It's like they're saying that you've had like puzzle, but you've had like a couple pieces missing. Those pieces are going to come in to your consciousness. But then we have Tiwas. Now, Tiwas isn't behaving correctly at the moment. Tiwas is victory. So even though you will have the pieces of the puzzle here, there's going to be a bit of like no victory. In other words, victory will not be yours because Tiwas represents victory, masculine gods, and it's a warrior rune. So in other words, there's something happening where the battle is going to wane down. And I don't mean it's like you're draining from the battle. So the battle itself will be draining. Now we have Ingwas, okay? You want to keep it up because we're going to have like music, harmony, and fertility. So even though it seems like everything's not heading in the right direction, then we have, Ingwas actually coming in. And that's going to bring in a lot more harmony into your life. Music is harmony. Like Celtic word for music is Geoli. Geoli, actually, that's music in Gaelic. So that is what's coming to you. We have Geoli, which is harmony, peace, and music is a universal language. It's not that, even if it's not a language you understand, the notes and the feel of the music are always there. So Geoli is universal. So that's what we have going on for you. And then, of course, we had from last week again. Let's see if we can have, let's see, Lois Clark, if you are here. And then we have Nikki and Michelle. So welcome. Yep, I'm going down the line here, girls. Going down the line. Gentlemen and ladies. There you go. I couldn't find you last week when I called your name. Sometimes it's right away, and other times it's I try to go from my list down on all the other channels. So Let's see, Miss Lois Clark. I don't know if you've had it. We have Ingus too. Ingus is coming up a lot. Dagas is also coming up for you. That cannot be put in an upside down direction. Neither can Isa. So this is actually a good thing. And again, we would keep talking about Ingus. Ingus is dealing with fertility, music, harmony. So there's a lot of harmony coming in for you. Hello, Miss Susan Long. So the harmonious vibes, if they're not here, they're literally on their way to you, which is really good. And then we have Dagas. Dagas kind of looks like a sideways hourglass, doesn't it? All right. So Dagas is coming into play. So we have the harmony coming in over here. Now, after the harmony, we have the dawn. Okay. So we have the fertility and the dawn. What's dawn? Dawn deals with intuition, the light within, the way that you spark. In other words, that little light within you is going to start to spark and literally whoof. So it's going to be pretty awesome coming in for you. And then we have Isa. Okay. Isa, ice, cosmic coherence. Things are finally going to come into play with you. This is going to be a really good thing. And again, this is the runes divining a direction or things to come, according to the rune. So that sounds like things are finally coming back around for you. Hello, Miss Phoenix. So, yep, I'm getting there, guys. Don't worry, we got plenty of time here. All right. So then we had we had Nikki and Michelle. Nikki, Michelle. Then we have Nikki, Michelle, and then Donna. Wow. You're welcome, honey. So we have Nikki, Michelle, and then Donna. Don't forget, guys, to like, subscribe, and follow to all of the R.I.F.T Nation Network. Oh my God. And check out the sponsors. I think on the Travelers page, I think Mr. Odell is still doing a cup giveaway thing happening, which is pretty good with one of his sponsors. So that's going to be pretty awesome. So I'm thinking about sending him up a Viking bracelet from SS Crystal and Crafts, and he can do some more work on the Travelers page. All right, guys, let's come on down. Who's the next contestant? So that's your word of the day, Gaelic word, Gaoli. That means music. Actually, I had a cat named Gaoli. Hello, Mr. Ryan C. Jones. What you doing? Yeah, I don't know if that's the Scottish accent, the Irish accent, the Viking coming out. Who knows? All right, we got Miss Nikki here first. We got Miss Nikki coming on down. We're gonna do some runes. For those that haven't had runes before, guys, runes is not tarot cards. They divine the future. The reason I use deck is because throwing crystals all over my deck is not a good idea when you're trying to do a live show. Easier. So this makes it, Menace is upside down, Nikki. Othello, also upside down. But we end up with Thurizaz. Now, Thurizaz is good. So let's find out what's going on. Now, Menace. Okay. Menace is, oops, sorry. Yep, that's right. Menace is in the upside down possession, which represents man. So there's negativity involving a man. Okay. Something you're trying to push is not heading directly the direction you wanted to. There's more coming in. So you need to God, electrify that fence, girl, is all I can tell you right now. Electrify it. Okay, now, Othello, we're not getting any assistance from our ancestors on this. We're also dealing with prosperity, which is going to be a little down. The inherited gifts that you had from ancestors and loved ones that pass over, that's going to be something that's kind of on the waning side at the moment, okay? And something to do with genetics. That's what happens. Now, Thurizaz is coming in. Thurizaz. Okay, so Thurizaz is going to come in, and this one is in the right side up direction, which is awesome. So what we have right now is Thor. Thurizaz. Thor. Okay, so what happens is we have the protection, we have the regeneration, we have the polarity, we have this awesome energy coming in from the god of war, Thor. When all of this happens, this is going to come in and help. So pretty much it's just going to be, Saplow, here I come. Oh. So he's going to come in, hybrid sun. Yes, genetics. Yes. Yes. So all of this is going to come in and it's going to balance itself out. So even though this is what's happening right now, when Thor comes in, that's when everything is going to become more balanced. There's going to be a lot more protection around you. And this has something to do with the two negatives. One of these negatives is the reason there's more protection for you here. I'm not exactly sure, but I know you know what I'm talking about. That's what I was told to tell you. So yes, yes, yes. Who did we have after that? Let's see. We had let me go back up again. I go back up as far as I can. So we had Michelle over on Facebook. And then after Michelle, we have Donna Wallace. So we have Michelle. We're going to shuffle off to Buffalo. Yeah, and then Donna, you are after Michelle. So we're doing some runes here. I seem to be, like I said, more connected with the runes. So, yep, we're gonna get there. I'm channeling actually ancestral runes. I've been extremely connected to them lately, and that kind of just, the way that it goes. So, all right, Michelle Gaps, and Donna Wallace. Okay, come on down. Okay, good. You're welcome, honey. I'm glad you do. So, Michelle Caps and Donna Wallace, come on over. So, Mr. Ryan C. Jones, if you'd like to have your future divined with runes, I'm here. What the heck is going on with me today? I swear to God, last week I was channeling my Viking. Now I think I'm channeling some freaking Scottish ancestor. Who the heck knows? So let's go. Hey, whatever works. All right, Michelle, here we go. Let's find out what's going on. Winjo, upside down. Feyu, upside down. Ooh. Gerard is good. Okay, so let's find out. Now, Winjo. Winjo is your joy, which means there's going to be a little bit of sadness coming in because we don't have the joy. The letter for this is V. I don't know why it's important, but for some reason it's V. But if it's upside down, it could represent an A. Not really sure, but the letter V is what Winjo actually represents. So instead of joy, we're going to have sadness. Okay, so there is a saddened period coming up. Now, Feyu. Right here. Feyu is the one that actually represents, oh my God, I'm having a freaking brain fart here. Thank you. Feyu, Fey, wealth. That's what I thought. This deals with not being grounded and also has to do with finances as well. So if you're looking to open a business, this is not the time to open a business or expand your present business. Okay, so don't expand it. Stay right where you're at this time. That doesn't mean you can't expand in the future, but don't go overboard. Okay, now Gerard's gonna come in. Gerard's coming in to save the day. Sorry, Earth. Oh my God, the Earth card cycles, right action. So whatever it is that's happening, you're going to take the action to find a way out of this. I do recommend you grounding, and if you can get out in the woods barefoot, it is definitely the best place to be. If you can be up against a tree when you go barefoot, that would be even better because that would get the lower root chakra building the energy back up, because I do see a good outcome coming because you do have that direction for you, that awesomeness that's coming in. Those ideas are finally going to come and unravel in the right direction. So wait for this to come before not to worry about this. So if you're adding something, don't add it until things are more placid, is what they're actually saying. So Donna Wallace, my sister from another mister. You are next. Yes. So, Miss Ryan C. Jones, if you would like a reading, I give you a reading. I think I fought vampire today. You know what it is? Rewatching True Blood. Hello, Lisa Parrish. Yes. Yes, it's the crazy rune lady. All right, Donna, you are up next, my dear. Okay. All right. You got it, girl. You got this. Everybody's got this. This just helps head in directions and basically even heal the things in the road. Dagas. Okay, can't be upside down. Good. Kenny's eyes. Nice. Okay. Now these. Now these words from you. Sorry. All right, so what we're going to talk about right now, and again, now these can't be upside down. Degas can't be upside down. But Kedas actually came out right. Degas. Okay. Hello, Mr. Shield, and hello, Nettie P. So we are working on it. I'm going down the name on the list, wait in the chat room, chat amongst yourselves, and I literally relook and call the names as I'm actually doing it. So we are doing runes, which is a form of divination to help divine a direction for you, and that's the main thing. Again, Dagas deals with dawn, intuition, the light within us. This light is starting to shine. It's starting to become extremely bright. You need to let it shine. Let others see that beauty. Let others see that shine within you. Stop hiding, is what they're saying. Now, Kenas is fire. Okay. So we're going from dawn to fire. Fire is knowledge. And again, what we're talking about is spreading that light. And that light is something that's going to bring that fire upon you. Don't back away, whether it's spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever type of gift you actually have, whether it's painting, music, it doesn't matter. It's time for you to come out and literally light everybody else's butt on fire, because this is what I see coming in towards you. Now these is coming in. It has to do with necessities, basic needs, function, also shadow work. Okay, shadow work is going to the past to try to remove little bits and pieces that still come up, because sometimes we'll have that. We'll have those things that come back around and we're like, oh my God, yeah, okay, I'm thinking of that again. A certain song comes up, a certain situation comes up. These things will come up and it comes back around. So they're recommending for you to go back into the past, okay, to try to solve why these things actually come back up. And it could be the simplest thing into the most difficult thing. So that's what they're actually recommended for you. And that was for Miss Donna. All right, let's go, excuse me, back up and see who we got. All right, we got, who do we got next? We got, okay, we read Kendra, we read, Jennifer Frost. If you are here, you are more than welcome to a read. Jennifer Frost, Susan Long, and the Phoenix. I am doing very well. So, Jennifer Frost, and I don't know, I can't read those messages, whoever it is. So we had Jennifer, there we go. There we go. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying. So, yep, the runes are a divination form of the future. All right, what names did I just call? I know I called the Phoenix, Susan Long, and who is the... All right, hold on. I got to go back up again because that's the only way to do it. Okay. Thank you, honey. Thank you so much. So let's see. We have, I did Dawn, I did Kendra, I did Lois. Okay, so we had Susan Long, the Phoenix. There was one more name in there I gave before that. Jennifer. Those are the names. Come on down. If I've called your name, come on down. It's easier for me to read you when I see you, because then I can channel a little bit of the runes at the same time. So I've called your name. Come on down. Say here. Hi. Sup, dude. Whatever. This is the bag of nuts because, how many people do you know that are actually Viking Celtics? Literally, I mean, kind of crazy, especially a Gemini. Okay, so we're dead nuts. So, TikTok Live Wednesday, on point this week, being my TikTok Lives on Wednesday, Friday to expand readings and answer questions. Good, honey. Very good. So I've called your name. Please come on down. Oh, Otis, what are you running away from? Oh, honey, that's sweet. I got a fan right here. He put the fan on me. So sweet. All right. So if I've called your name, come on down. I'm going to try this again. I'm going to call your name and please let me know that you're here. Let's see. We have. Okay, let's see. We have hold on, going down the list. Jennifer Frost Castera. And then we have Susan Long, both on Facebook. And then we have the Phoenix over on YouTube and Ryan C. Jones, if you'd like a read. These are the names right now. So if I called your name, come on down because you were the first that I see in the chat round. Awesome. I get to everybody. Don't worry, honey. All right, so we go. So Jennifer, you're here first. All right. Well, tell you what we got going on. Good. Can't be upside down. We got now these can't be upside down. Thurizaz is upside down, unfortunately. Isa can't be. There's no way to put Isa upside down. It's like this. So if you go like this, it's still like that. So, and now these just looks like a weird cross. So it really doesn't kind of matter which way you actually put the rune. It's the way that I was taught. So, and again, now these necessities is what we're talking about. That's what the basic rune actually represents. The letter is N on this one. Needs, function, shadow work. Again, going in and getting rid of some situations that still kind of stick with us because we always say, oh no, we're fine, we healed. But sometimes we need to go back in and just get rid of those little pieces that still bring up memories, of whatever it is. It does help to try to heal through it and understand it a little bit more. And it takes a little bit of time. Now, Thurizaz, unfortunately, is upside down. So Thurizaz is Thor. So we don't have any warrior god coming in. We're not saying there's protection and there's going to be no regeneration. This is something that needs to be done. They're really recommending for you just to work on this, get rid of this, because you're going to be a lot better off in the long run. Because what's going to happen is you're going to have Isa. Isa is the one that actually brings the cosmic coherence into you, the understanding of the universe, why certain things happen, and why even some of the worst things in our life had to happen. It's what creates who we are. Our experiences create who we are. And this is what, for you, for this circumstance, this is why Isa's coming in. Isa's coming in to explain all this to you at the moment. So bear with it, do the work, and then you'll finally get the answers that you've been looking for. And they were actually there all along. You just weren't ready for them yet. So they're saying that your ancestral knowledge will be coming in, and that was from Miss Jennifer Frost. So let's see the other two names I called. Oh, the other three names I called. Let me know. If not, I'm going to start reading people that are saying hair. Okay, so I called your name. And again, if I missed your name, I'm going to read the names on the board right now. We had Ryan C. Jones. If you want a rune read, I'd be happy to read you. We did Donna. I have Nettle P. Nettle P. I'm doing runes, honey. And then we have Shield. If love comes up, it's what they want you to know. I'm not switching what it is that I'm doing right now. I am literally reading runes. I can't guarantee it's going to be about love, but I can give you what I got. And then we have Miss Elisa Parrish. So let's roll it. So let's see. If I've called your name, please say yes. We have Nettle P. We're going to read you right now. So, and then I'm just going to get into it and keep going. And again, it's not specific readings today. This is all about direction. That's what runes do. Okay, so we're going to see what we get. Awesome. So we have Nettle P that's actually coming up first. Okay, we have Kenaz Othello. Othello's upside down. Ooh, okay. Earth Row is also upside down. So we're gonna start off with Kenny Zaz. Kenny Zaz again. Kenny Zaz. Okay. And what I'm being told again by Kenny's odds for you, this is the fire is like dwindling out. If you can understand that, that the spark, the flame, the fire is not there for some reason, and that has to do with more knowledge than you actually want right now, which is really bad. Now Othello is actually coming in, and we're talking, instead of generics and inherited property, we're talking about other places. There are other places and other situations that are affecting what's coming in right now. Things aren't, thank you, things aren't always what they seem, is what they're saying. Thank you so much. But it's because the lack of energy. And that's what happens when we pull up Uros. Now, Uros has to deal with power, primal creativity, force, gateway. So what they're saying right now is the energy and the power is gone. So they're saying there's going to come a situation or a point coming up where they're saying that you're going to be powerless. So you need the knowledge. You need to step back, get that knowledge, get that understanding of what's happening before we do make decisions on anything. Okay. And again, this could be love, finances. We're saying that, excuse me, the runes are saying the knowledge is the most important thing that you need to seek right now. And again, it's not about where you live, it's about what's around you. Something's happening around you that's causing all these things to go off. So absorb the knowledge first and pay attention. In other words, focus. Somebody's doing this. Focus on what's coming in towards you, if that actually makes sense to you. Okay. Now we have, who do we have here? Okay, that was Nettle P. Now let's see. We have Lisa Parrish over on Facebook, and then we have Phoenix. Okay, so let's see. We have Lisa Parrish over here on Facebook. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow to the Divination Network. So yeah, it's not always what you want to do, but runes are meant to guide you forward. They're meant to assist you or to stop you. It depends on what's happened. That's why they used to throw the runes before we went into battle. Or not me, because I didn't do it. Okay, working on it, honey. All right, so Lisa Parrish. Oh, radio upside down. Gerard is right side up. Ithwa. Ooh, Ithwa. Okay, radio. Sounds like yo, your radio. No, it's radio is what it actually is. So now we're actually talking radio. We're talking a wheel. But for some reason, this wheel isn't in movement. Okay, because normally this way we're dealing with solar, chariot, the wheel of the year. So we're stuck. There's something that's got you stopped and stuck. So let's find out what the heck is going on and why we're feeling stuck or we are stuck. Okay, we have Gerard actually coming up next. Now, Gerard is talking about Earth and circles ago. Okay, so before moving forward, okay, pay attention to everything that happens and know that when you do make a decision, it's the right decision. Oh, thank you. Stop second guessing yourself. You know the decision you're making is right, so stop second guessing yourself. Think of it this way. I never thought I'd be doing radio. I was always behind the camera at Comcast and cable, filming shows, and here I am in the front. It was the right decision. Scared to death, but I love what I do, and I've been doing it for a long time now. So you never know. Give something a try. It doesn't hurt to try. Okay, then we have Ewas. Ewas. Almost sounds like Ewok. No, it doesn't. All right, so Ewas is actually coming in at the moment, okay, which deals with the tree of life, dreaming and magic. Ewas deals with Yggdrasil. Yggdrasil is what is known as the tree of life that reaches the seven realms. It's the one that Odin actually gave his eye to get the runes, okay, and again, that's our legends, the way that it is. So Yggdrasil is good and bad. So if you give and are thankful, you receive a lot more, is what Yggdrasil is actually letting you know. In other words, when you go to college and you're paying money, the knowledge that you're receiving is worth a lot more, because that knowledge is something you can use towards the future. Or if you're asking somebody for their opinion for something, do it. Have the knowledge, let you know that you are going to branch out. You're going to reach out to many different places, which is, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you're still going to have that solid connection, if you can understand that. That connection is going to be there, but it's okay for you to reach out at the same time. Okay, so now we have the Phoenix. Okay, we have the Phoenix over on YouTube. Phoenix for YouTube. You welcome. I need my coffee. Oh my God, the dye is coming out of my hair. I'll have to do it again. All right, so we got the Phoenix, and then I think we have Shield and Mr. Brolick. I think. And Sandrea. All right, so. Okay, the Phoenix over on YouTube. You are up. Yeah. Stop, it says. Dagas. Boy, you see me shuffle them. Thurizaz, upside down. What is this today? Sowilo. Nice. We didn't get Sowilo today. Okay, Dagas. Everybody should, you guys should probably have these memorized by now, right? Dawn. Dagas deals with dawn, intuition, the light within, that bright light. That's what dawn means. When your future is dawning, you have something coming, a bright future. This is a really awesome position and a good card for you to have. So what it is that's actually coming forward to you is going to be an amazing thing. But then we have Thurizaz. Thurizaz is not in the right position and not the one that I would like to see. So when we move forward, okay, remember that you can only go so fast so far, because honey, you're one person. Trust me, I know. I went to college, I raised 5 kids, and I worked a job. So I've done all that, and it's very tiring and very draining. So they're recommending that you gather your strength, is what they're warning you about. They're warning that if you go too forward too quick, that the energy won't be there, the passion won't be there. So take your time and pace yourself. That's going to be what you need to do. Now, Sowilo is the sun, which is awesome, because now we're talking about the thunderbolt, the wheel of power. So you've solved this issue here by taking your time and pacing it and going forward. It's going to bring you over to Sowilo. Then we're going to have the thunderbolt, the wheel of power, the energy to be able to go in any direction you want to go into. So this is absolutely amazing. That was for Phoenix. And I'm trying to think of the last 3 names that I did see. And if I didn't call your name, please let me know that you would like a reading. I think we have Sendredai. I don't know why I said it like that. Shield Nova, and then Mr. Brolick. So we have Sendredai over on, there I go again with the accent. I don't know why I keep doing that, but it's over on Facebook. Shield Nova also over on Facebook, and I think Mr. Brolick is over on YouTube. I gotta look. Yes, okay. There we go. We've got you up next. Gonna shuffle. Okay, we're gonna do Sandrea, Shield. Okay, Sandrea, you're first. Why do I keep doing that accent? Radio, upside down. Ingwas cannot be upside down. Thank God for that. I'll tell you. Rose upside down. Why? Why? Okay, let's find out. Okay, but the middle card is Ingwas. Ingwas cannot be put in an upside down direction, so it's always read the same way. Now, radio. So radio over here is what we're actually talking about. Sorry, I'm having a bloody brain fart. I hate when that happens. We're not moving, because radio deals with where, it deals with rhythm. And it also deals, again, with the solar chariot, which deals with, the universe, the way that it actually comes forward, the way certain planets affect us. So what's happening is, honey, you need to get your groove back. I'm sorry. It's like All I keep thinking is Stella needs her groove back. So, in other words, things are off balance, off beat. Thank you. Things are off beat. Okay. So, if they're not, this is something that's coming. If it's you're in it right now, let's find out the direction we're heading into. Okay. Then we're heading into Ingwas, fertility, true love, music, and harmony. So, even though things are off balance in, thank you, one spot, they are good in another. This is what you want to lean on, okay, in order to get through this. For some reason, they say you know what I'm talking about. Now, the next one we have coming up is Uras, which deals with power. Oh, honey, it's time for you to recharge your batteries, I'll tell you, okay? Because we're dealing with primal creative forces are on a little bit lower gateway. It's time for you to take that little bit of time for yourself and go recharge your battery. I love going to the beach. It helps recharge me. It just brings that essence back to myself where it's really good. So you need to go and take a little bit of time for yourself right now, honey. Take that time to recharge because your batteries are getting a little low. And when your batteries get low, we get short-tempered, okay? It's just a part of nature. It is what it is. So watch for that, okay? Watch for that. All right, now we have Mr. Shield Nova. Wouldn't know what a groove is. All right, Shield, you're up next. That was for Miss Sangre. We have Shield up next. Brolik, if you are still here, please let me know. And any other name I called that did not come forward, please let me know. I'd love to give you a read. I think there was Ryan C. Jones on here. And there was another name I'll have to go back and look after. All right, so Mr. Shield. Good. Glad I can help, honey. All right, Mr. Shield. Isa can't be upside down. Awesome. Uros. Again with the upside down Uros. Why? Winjo, upside down. Isa is right side up. There is no way for this to be upside down. Ice is not very movable, okay, is what it is. Cosmic coherence, an understanding of what the universe has been trying to tell you. So, in other words, the universe has been guiding you into a certain direction, and you finally have that understanding, okay? The coherence, the understanding of what it is that is coming. But Eros is your power again. Power, primal forces, like the gateway as far as things. Honey, you need to recharge your battery. Okay, recharging your battery means you need to go somewhere, have some fun, relax a little bit, leave your worries behind, leave everything behind. Just forget about it. Okay, forget about it. That's what you need to do. Now, Winjo is coming in. Okay, now Winjo represents joy, but we're having sadness coming in, and the sadness has something to do with kinship. There's a sadness coming in when it has something to do with kinship. So it could be breaking off from a group. But what they're recommending is to work on the battery recharge. That's going to help pick things up to make this not such a blow when it does happen, because we're very low on energy and power. So we need that recharge. We need to take that time to ourselves to go recharge that battery, go to that place that brings you that joy and happiness, and you feel like, oh my God, I feel so much better now. I can lift the back truck. That's basically what it is that you need to do. Okay. Now we have Brolik. Okay, and for those that haven't had runes, Rune guides your future. What it does is it tells you a direction or a path. And the Vikings, or the Danes is what they're actually called, we used to use them to help guide us. Again, for any decision, we always consulted the Satyr before it was everything we actually did. So let's see what we got going on. Mr. Brolik, right here. All right. Okay, Ingwas. Good. Iwas. Can go either way. Awesome. All right, so we got it all right set up with Ingwas, Iwas, and Othello. Othello. Ingwas. Fertility. Okay, fertility, love, music, harmony. Fertility always means It could be anything. It could be an idea that sparks and a lot comes out of it. It doesn't necessarily mean, hey, dude, you gotta have a kid. No, it doesn't mean that. Fertility means like the birth, like a birth of an idea, a birth of something coming out. In other words, oh my God, I finally get it. I know how to get there. I know what to do. So we have this coming in, which is the harmony, the music, the way that actually things should be heading in a really good direction. Now, Yggdrasil, Tree of Life, dreaming, music. Yggdrasil, yes. They say death. What is death? Death is ending of old, beginning of new. That's what it represents. Yggdrasil. Yggdrasil is the tree of life. And I talk about it a lot. It's Yggdrasil, but it is the tree of life, which actually heads into all 7 realms. So this tells me that this brightness is bringing you into many directions, that it's going to give you a lot of different avenues for you to take. Now, Othello, which is the last card that's actually coming in, is talking about property. So, inheritance as well. So this is something that's coming in towards you. So look for everything. Look for the signs, because I do see that positiveness, good things are coming. Financial issues are going to be something of the past as well. We have all these things coming in, so watch for it. Make sure you look out for the signs and the directions if you can understand that. All right, guys. So let's see. We got about 7 minutes left here. I'm going to go back over the names that I don't think I read. And if I haven't read you, please let me know. I think there was only a couple in here I didn't get today. I got you. I got Donna. I got Shield. I got Metal. I got Michelle. Let's see. I got Angel. I think it was Ryan C. Jones is the only one that did not get a read here today. And I don't see Mr. Odell. Yep, it was just Ryan C. Jones. Is the only one that did not get a read today. The good thing about runes, now when I read runes on myself, I do use my actual runes, because like I said, you can't throw these on a desk. You get little crystals everywhere. Velma, how you doing, honey? Velma, I actually have time for you. Again, I'll call out Ryan C. Jones one more time. If you would like to read, please let me know. We good with this. We good. We good. All right, Mr. Velma. Let's see what we got going on. All right. Let's see. Okay, Perthro. Perthro is good. Thurizaz, upside down. Tiwaz, right side up. Okay, so there seems to be a spit bump. Let's see what's going on with the spit bump. Perthro deals with your hearth. It's the centermost part of every gathering, the hearth. The hearth is also deals with divination, the luck, primal law. It deals with having things manifest. We get our ideas when you gathered around the campfire beforehand, or we had gatherings back in the old days. This is where the ideas would come from. So that's why it deals a lot with divination, luck, okay, which is good. So there's going to be an idea that is coming out, has something to do with you being around the hearth, which is a place that you feel is home. That's what's going to bring it out to you. Doesn't necessarily mean you're going to build a big, brick thing in the middle of the woods and say, yo, dudes, come out. No, it's not. It means whatever feels like home to you is going to actually come out to you. And that's where the idea is going to come from. But Thurizaz is not in a really good direction. So as far as protection and regeneration, thank you. That does make sense. So this is going to come out, okay? We have this ideas, this luck, this divination that's coming out. No time for rest. That's why this one is upside down. There's no rest. You need to move forward, because there's not going to be anybody there assisting you. It's going to be you and all on you. I already have Tiwaz. Okay. Might help if I looked at the cards every now and then, huh? Tiwaz, we're going to have victory, which is a masculine, a god is what we're dealing with in the warrior room. So I do see the ideas coming in full steam ahead, okay? Don't backtrack. Don't give up. Full steam ahead. Victory. This is representing like a thumbs up, dude. You got this. This is going to head in a really, really awesome direction for you. It's going to be something amazing. My. So, unless Ryan C. Jones actually comes forward, I don't have anybody else left, and I've got 4 minutes left. So, let's see. We have, again, a bunch of shows coming on, 2 new stations that have been added, which is Kicks, and I forget the name of the other one, which I have to remember. And don't forget to check out the sponsors of the Rift Nation Network. So they appreciate it, and they help out the network, which is pretty awesome. Welcome, honey. And let's see, like, subscribe, and follow to the Rift Nation Network. It is definitely the place to be. It's like your soul tribe. And if anybody out there has an idea for a show, or you'd like to be a co-host on a show, please go over to riftnationnetwork@gmail.com. If you're on Facebook, send a message. If not, send an email over. That's a good place, because we do have a couple of openings for co-hosts. If somebody would like to contact, we're looking for a couple of co-hosts, and one would be for an alien type show. The other one would be kind of like another crazy show, not mine, but just short of crazy. Would be another show that's actually coming out. So if you're interested, or you have an idea or something you'd like to try, send a message over, guys, because you never know. You literally never know. I told you, I was behind the camera for years, either photos or filming stuff for Comcast, and I just went from there in front of the camera, which was like very weird for me in the beginning. And now I love it. I love helping you guys. I love being here. I love it so much. So you never know. Maybe it's something that's in your alley. Maybe you just need somebody else to bounce off of. I know I did when I first started, and now it's just like, I have certain people that I don't, that I do, that I don't. It's just, it is what it is. But it's a really awesome place to be. So don't forget, check it out. Like, subscribe, and follow to all the Rift Nation Network channel. Ryan C. Jones, last call. Last call. Do you guys think I should pull a God for him anyways? All right, who wants to be the troublemaker here? Oh, no problem, honey. I love runes. I just really connect with the energy. How many people want me to pull a card for the one person that did not get a reading? I could pull one card out. I love doing this to people sometimes. Oh, I didn't have to pull a card. It fell out. Enzeus fell out as we were talking. Enzeus has to do with the god Odin. So they're saying, as far as ancestral type law, there is something happening, because Enzeus deals with ancestors in this position. The ancestors and the ancient ones of the gods will come out to help, but right now, no. What it's actually recommending is that for some reason things aren't actually what they appear. Sometimes it's has something to do with things not going in a manner that you'd like to. Now I pulled out one more just to double check what's going on. Okay, so intuition. We like that candle, that spark within yourself. Sometimes we need to backtrack or redo things in order to get that spark happening again, or do the same things, but just do them in a different manner. And it helps get that spark back in. And that's what's happening right now. So just continue to just revamp things. Take the same thing. It's like working on a baking recipe is the easiest way to put it. When you're a baker and you're creating a recipe of your own, you might have to go through the same recipe several times before you get it exactly the way that you want it. Okay, and that's what it is. It takes time. So just keep going, keep doing it, revamp it, have some fun. Everything in life is a learning experience. The worst critics in the world is when we judge ourselves. Remember that. Okay, guys, I will see you Friday, but don't forget about Miss Joni tomorrow, Mystery Behind the Scenes. Awesome show, awesome lady. You're going to absolutely love it. I will see you on the Friday. Friday, we talk about soul tribes. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with me today. Oh, here we go. Peace.